Today's young speaker just turned 16, but already has a powerful voice for faith, hope, and inclusivity.
I'm Sancho. I'm 16. I'm a student. I'm a self-proclaimed musician. And it is a story that is real, and it is messy, and it is uncomfortable. But at the same time, it is driven by faith, hope, and most importantly, surrender. Imagine what my parents felt when doctors delivered actual medical diagnosis and told them that their 2-year-old son might not live very long on this planet. I was diagnosed with spinal muscular atrophy type 2 when I was just 2 years old. SMA is, in short, basically a rare neuromuscular disorder. Despite this, I learned to enjoy life and I dedicated my time to reading, to writing, and to music as well. I had more therapy sessions than play sessions and sometimes even school classes as a child. And I'm gonna be real with you, therapy, hindi po yan cute. It's not aesthetic. And it's definitely not like those motivational training sequences in the movies. You don't come out of therapy sessions saying, "Woo, let's do that again." You come out like a war veteran. A war veteran. Your legs, they feel like overcooked spaghetti noodles. And, you start to think, matatrauma ba ako dito pagtanda ko? When I was born, medical treatments for my condition didn't exist at all. That's why my parents were very worried and it concerned them a lot. And magdarasal ka na lang talaga once you found out that your child had SMA. Hearing the words that my surgery was impossible in this country, it hit us hard. It was heavy. I needed spine surgery. Very, very complex, very dangerous spine surgery, to say the least. We didn't close the door. We didn't say, my family didn't call it impossible. We said, just stay still, we will fight, and we'll wait. And yung belief ko po talaga na God hears all prayers, whether they be loud or fervently silent. Despite the doctors back home originally thinking that my surgery might not be possible due to the angle and severity of my spine, we knew God definitely didn't bring us across the entire world to abandon us halfway. So I entered Halo Trench, which, if you haven't heard of it, is basically where they drill a metal ring to your skull, like a halo, and they attach weights to slowly stretch your spine over time to prime it for spinal fusion.
There is really no other kind of love that I know, right, as a mom, other than to love somebody who is special in God's eyes. When you're given this story sa inyong pamilya, there is no other recourse but to have faith that God loves him more than we could ever love him. So when you're really down to the most rock bottom, yung walang-wala ka ng parang hindi mo na alam pa paano kayo magsasurvive, if you have only kahit 1%, one glimmer of hope, that's enough to pull you off. We never lose hope. And this is also something that we want to advocate to everyone who feels like, oh, there's no more hope, because there always is. Our story is really a testament that all things are possible because God has given us things, miracles that we've never imagined that we will receive.
Pain is loud and constant on the inside and very quiet on the outside. Then I realized, it's not just me. Everyone has invisible chapters. Everyone is fighting something no one else sees. And even when I couldn't see it because I was in pain or confused or exhausted, it mattered. Every prayer mattered. Every message mattered. Every person who said my name in prayer became part of my story.
We are Saksi and we stand for SMA.